First thing is, computers now are everywhere. In our life, they are indispensable now. Even the mobile, the smartphone in your hand is a short form of your computer. You want to book a ticket, you want to do some weather forecasting, some friendship, social networking, any purchasing, anything, computers are now indispensable. So it has revolutionized our lives, and the accuracy and the speed which this computer gives is truly unmatched and remarkable. There is no organization now, that will not have a computer. Few may have, but few may not have. But now it is now an essential part. This is not just a luxury, it's an essential part because computers have many benefits. Right from the day or days where it was simple calculating device, now we have portable high-speed computers at our disposal. The evolution of computers, the growth of these computers is from the days where it was to calculate things. Even the calculation was not done. So it all started with that. Why we need computer? Because the manual working is prone to errors and it is quite slow. Then the calculators were made more faster, some memory was added, and it started with, if you might have played when you were a child, calculating device which is called as abacus. And this was the device which we today also see, and it used to calculate. And then there are various generations we are going to see. So this was abacus. Let us see what happened or how everything started. This was discovered by Mesopotamians in around 3000 BC, and this abacus, as you see in this figure, it consisted of beads. These are beads, and these are rods, movable rods, divided into two parts. First part, second part. So the addition and multiplication of numbers can be done by using the place values of the digits of the numbers and the position beads in an abacus. See, these are the position 1, 3, 5, 2, 9, 6, 4, 7, 0, 9, 0, 8. From 0 to 9, that is 10 numbers are there. The Chinese then further improved this abacus. Even today, the young children, they use it for calculation. Each row is thought of as tens place, and from right to left, row number 1, this represents one column, and second column represents tens place, the third 100 place, and so on and so forth. So the starting position of the top beads, representing the value of 5, is always towards the top wall of the abacus, while the lower beads, which represent the value of 1, will always be pushed towards the lower wall at a starting position. Now Napier's logs and bones, as you can see here, the idea of logarithm, log E, log 10, was developed by John Napier. So he devised these numbering rods. We also call it as Napier's bone, through which multiplication and division can be performed. So these were numbered rod which can perform multiplication of any number by a number in the range of 2 to 9. So there are 10 bones corresponding to the 0 to 9, and there is also a special 11th bone which is the multiplier. And by placing bones corresponding to the multiplier on the left side, the bones which are corresponding to the digits of the multiplicand on the right, the product of two numbers can be easily obtained. Then Pascaline. Blaise Pascal, this is the Pascaline. He was a French mathematician. He invented an adding machine in 1642, and it consists of gears so that the numbers can be added quickly. This was Pascaline and was able to add and subtract. Along with it also has one more capability, the carry transfer. If we add 9 with 2, 9 plus 2 is 11, 1 will be carried if the numbers are here. So this carry capability or carry transfer capability was also there, and it worked on the clock principle. So it consists of various number toothed, these are toothed wheel having their unique positions, and the addition and subtraction operation are performed by the controlled rotation of these wheels. Leibniz's calculator in 1673, Leibniz, he was a German mathematician. He added certain capabilities to Pascal to add the multiplication as well as the division. So the multiplication was being carried out through repeated addition of numbers using a stepped cylinder, each with 9 teeth of varying lengths. Jacquard's Loom. Now this was I can say, a paradigm shift. How it happened? Mr. Joseph Jacquard, in order to make his cotton weaving process automated or automatic, he devised punched cards, and then he tried to control these looms in 1801, and everything was program control. This was an historic invention, and it has concept of storing, also retrieving information. Then we had the father of computer, Charles Babbage. He was an English mathematician. He developed a machine called difference engine. This was able to calculate various mathematical functions, also do the polynomial evaluation by finite difference, and also theoretically, not practically, but theoretically, it can also solve differential equation. This is your differential engine. And in 1833, thereafter, he designed an analytical engine, and this was the basis of the modern computer. So this machine can perform all the 4 arithmetic operations, plus, minus, division, multiplication, and it also has a central processor, memory storage, and input-output devices concept. Even the stored information now can be modified. This analytical engine was never built, but the basic principle which Charles Babbage has established, today's modern computers, they work on this only. This is why he is the father of modern computers, Sir Charles Babbage. Mark 1. In 1944, Professor Howard Aiken, he collaborated with IBM. IBM we already know. This company is a giant in making all kind of computer equipments. IBM constructed an electromechanical computer. He named it as Mark 1. Now it can multiply 10-digit number in 5 seconds. And this was truly based on Babbage analytical engine. And it was the first operational general purpose computer which could execute certain instructions which were pre-programmed without any human intervention. In 1945, Dr. John von Neumann, he proposed a concept for stored program computer, and according to the concept, the program and data could be stored in the same storage memory unit. And the basic architecture of this von Neumann computer is like this. Processor, there is a communication channel, you have program and data in the same storage. This is von Neumann architecture. You also have Howard architecture, etc. According to this architecture, von Neumann architecture, the processor executes instructions which are stored in the memory. And because there was only one communication channel, the processor at once or at a time, it can either fetch data or an instruction. So instruction are the instruction or the orders which are given for certain data to be fetched, and the execution can be done or operation can be performed. So at one time, either the data can be picked or the instruction can be taken up. So it was sequential in nature, and this limitation actually was called as von Neumann bottleneck. We will not talk about this bottleneck. Actually, this gave birth to various new inventions, but what he made is incomparable. It was delightful. It is which we are using now. EDVAC, electronic discrete variable automatic computer. This was the first stored program computer developed in 1952. And after the invention of first electronic computer, ENIAC, electronic numerical integrator and calculator, in 1946, the computer technology, it took an exponential growth and it went very fast, at very fast pace.